Congressman Reed, I really have to
Please.
respectfully disagree with what you have done by changing the rule. This is the trading of funds between the trust funds for the disability have been done numerous times.
11
before.
times.
11 times before.
And it just wasn't from Social Security
Right.
retirees, from the
And so
Medicare,
you are
health insurance, and
creating
other
a
trust.
false crisis, putting people who are permanently disabled at it, facing a 20% cut on a meager benefit, and this is outrageous, and it represents like some 20-some thousand, if not more, in your district of people who you're gonna cut their only means of support by 20% because you've created a rule and you've created a false crisis. Because what would happen here is the Social Security Disability Trust Fund is due to not become
2016?
insolvent, but to only pay out 80% of its benefits in 2017.
In a year and a half.
You're going to allow that to happen when, if you took the money from the Social Security, all it would diminish that trust fund to, 2031, which is at 2032 now, and raise the disability trust fund up to 2031. And if there would be no problem for anyone until 2031, and you could easily address this by raising the cap on the Social Security payout, because people who are in your income bracket pay less than I do as a percentage of my income, and that's not fair. That's equalizing. And there will be no crisis in Social Security, and you have now created the crisis, and you were the leader of putting this rule change in, so you are personally responsible for cutting everyone's disability payment by 20%. And I say shame on you for doing that. That is absolutely true.
What I'm trying to do.
No, and
is
people
address
who
this
are on
issue.
disability
Because
can
let's
earn
put
money.
it in perspective. Let's put it in perspective.
I am.
So what we're saying is federal government, you can't take care of a $270 billion problem with the disability trust fund, so you need to punt it to 2031, right?
Well, no, you
And what-
can by raising the cap.
16 years. That's right around the
You mean
corner.
nobody's gonna think about this for 16 years?
That's
of
what
a
they did since
reasonable way
last
to
time
deal
they
with
dealt with
it?
this issue.
No,
They said they were
they've
going to take
always
care of it in
followed
the
the trust
mid-90s. They were going to take care of it in the mid-90s, and what are we waiting for? Treasury Secretary Lou coming in front of me 2 years ago saying, we're not going to do anything about it.
Because
All we're
they've
gonna do is
always
sit."
done this, and it's been safe for everyone,
I'll let
and
you know
not
something.
penalized.
I'll let
And
you
that's
know.
what the
You are
US
penalizing the disability
U.S.
community.
Office of the
status
Actuary
quo
told you
is not
this.
acceptable
Well,
to me.
right,
No
and raise the
It is
cap
not
and no crisis at all.
to us.
Raise
Yeah,
the
because
cap.
too many
And
old
so,
people are retired.
just so we're clear, so
You're
if you think the
punishing
government can't take care of a $270 billion problem, what are you going to do to the disability folks that are going to be dealt with in part of that $3.6
You're
trillion
feigning that you're caring
problem?
about the disability. You are pitting
is not
seniors
true.
against the disabled. You are creating this.
And they're the same people.
We are reaching out to state.
This is outrageous that you can defend this.
This system.
That you're punishing people who are disabled.
I think we owe it to the disability community to do better. And I believe we need to do better for the retirees than Rob and Peter to pay Paul.
That is,
So raise the cap.
raise the cap then.
Scrap the cap.
Hey, everybody here,
let's
get
talk about
Social Security Works, the book. It's a little pocket book. Get it, read it. That'll tell you everything
let's-
you know.
let's-
Because everything he's saying is a
I want
lie.
to talk about that. Because the cap, I have said, we can discuss removing the cap. But what a lot of people don't talk about is what are you going to do when you remove the cap? What are you going to do about the benefit calculation?
The
That's a
benefit
false,
calculation?
that's, what do you mean?
That-
The cap should be set at
So, what we mean is
$250,000.
if in order to take care,
It's insurance.
It's insurance.
When you
It isn't.
pay insurance on your house, if your house doesn't burn down, you don't go get the money back.
how is Social Security, how is the Social Security benefit calculated right now? It's based on what you put into it.
Right.
Okay, so
But
take
there
it to
is
the
a
extreme.
cap on that
Say you
as well.
remove the cap, and you say to the person making $100 trillion, just to be extreme about it, what we're going to do is going to keep the same benefit calculation in effect.
Right.
What have you done? You've created more money coming in, granted, but the $100 trillion benefit that needs to go out
No.
has to be taken
It's
care of.
Cap it at
No, it does not.
250.